Sunday, guys. Alright, it's another Friday afternoon, Friday video for you guys, July 21st. We are currently right here on the Fontana and Rialto border, or Fontana Bloomington border, actually. In California, Interstate 10 heading eastbound. We just got past the Sierra Avenue exit. Current local time is 18:22 or 6:22 p.m. And as mentioned in my last video, we are on our way to pick up a reload in Colton. I'll be going to Missouri. Before we do that, though, I'm going to stop here off the Cedar Avenue exit, which is right here up in front of us, and introduce you guys to the Pilot Travel Center that's over here. It's a relatively new truck stop. Basically, it's a newly built lot, but it's already been open for several months. Most people don't know about it though, so figured, I'm gonna get reefer fuel before I head over to the shipper anyway. So we can go ahead and stop there and get our reefer fuel. It's easier to get in and out of that place than it is to get out of the Flying J here in Fontana. I didn't want to deal with that place, and I can kill two birds with one stone. I'll do what I need to do and introduce you guys to what the place looks like and whatnot. It's not a very big Pilot, but it is brand new. Last time I went there, they had a Del Taco that they were still in the middle of building, or actually they were done with the building, it looked like, but the Del Taco itself was not open yet. They were still in the, I guess I would call it the wrap-up process there. It's a separate building in the same parking lot, basically. Now I gotta figure out what... So I need to make a right turn off this exit, but I don't know what all the other traffic in front of me is doing. So, being that I'm in a large truck, I'll probably wait here until... at least till after Western Express gets past that that split point. What? What? Alright, it looks like everybody here is going to make a left turn, but I don't know for sure. So I'll stay on this side of the fog line. It's pretty common for cars to go passing on the shoulder, but I see like the one he's passing me now. But I'll just go ahead and wait. That's an Armada too. Used to have one of those.
Yes, the modern one we used to have.
What's wrong with their suspension now? I might as well slide over before one of these. I'm going to go ahead and do it now before these other idiots do something stupid. Because I don't want them doing that shit while I'm, yeah, we'll head up here. No sense of waiting on all these guys who obviously are making a left turn anyway. I'm worried about the traffic that's starting to come up and use the shoulder to pass all these guys being a problem for me when they get to the split. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, right turn here on the Cedar, head southbound. You're going to find the Pilot at the corner, on the southeast corner of Cedar and Santa Ana. I'm watching my tandems there, make sure they stay clear of that curb. We're good there. Alright, do have some construction going on here. Right here between the freeway and Orange Streets. And we'll have Slover after that, and then the next I guess major block south of Slover will be Santa Ana. It sounds like I'm saying Santana, like the rock group Santana, but yeah, the way you say it kind of fast, it's Santa Ana. It's Santana. Yeah, if you hear a Spanish speaker say that, it'll actually sound kind of like they're saying Santana, like the music group. Just some gee whiz facts you didn't realize if you're not a Spanish speaker. Alright, yeah, it just turns out when, after his mom and I split up at some point in time, she ended up moving over here, actually. And actually lived right up here off this same street on the other side of the freeway. Alright, here's the Pilot. You see, what the hell's with that color scheme on it? That's nasty. Alright, so there's a Jack in the Box here. Nah, you bastard. Jack in the Box and a Del Taco in the parking lot. I don't know if the Jack in the Box is open yet, but the last time I checked here, the Del Taco was not. There is a JCT parked over here. See, it's not a very big parking lot. They do have a cat scale over here to our left. Very, very wide pull-through spots right in front of us. And some other spots there behind it. I don't really recommend parking in courtesy lane here, though. I recommend whatever you got to do inside, just keep your truck parked right where I'm at right now. Because these trucks up here in front of us are not going to be able to get out. Or the trucks in the lane to our, to the sides of us are not going to be able to get out so easily either. Alright, I'm going to get fuel here for the reefer units. We're going to run inside for just a couple minutes as well, and we'll continue our way to the Walmart. Alright guys, we're ready to roll now. Let's head over to the Walmart DC to pick up our 11 billionth load out of there. I didn't say that because I've used to say it before, and I know one of you guys watching my channel got a good laugh out of that last time I said it. Might as well. Alright, that was Delta 4601 parked there in front of the fuel island. Alright, so it looked like the Del Taco is open now. Last time I came here it was not yet. Jack in the Box looked like it's still in work, not ready to open yet. But it doesn't look like it's too far away. Alright, now to get to the Walmart DC, we're just going to make a right turn right here onto Santana. Looks like we're clear here. Santana is a good truck route. For the most part. There is one little block there between, what is that, Willow or Lilac? I can't tell. It's the last block. I always get Willow and Lilac mixed up, which one is on which side of the other. Larch Avenue, that sounds familiar to you, doesn't it? Come on, Bradley. That should sound familiar to you. Larch Avenue?
Can you say it again?
Larch Avenue?
Larch Avenue?
Yeah.
I know that's the street name.
Yeah, why is that familiar to you?
That's Larch Avenue, that's the streets we used to live in.
Correct. Yeah, so they used to live right there on Larch Avenue. The other side of the freeway, though. And in Rialto. Alright, so this street up to, I think it's Willow or whatever it is, where the Lineage Logistics facility is at. It's truck legal all the way up to there. Now, one block there where Lineage is at, between there and Riverside Avenue, is technically not truck legal. I don't know why, though, because I've personally done load into or out of whatever it was, that Lineage facility. And I remember I had to park right there on Santa Ana, on the north side of the Lineage to get checked in. There was nowhere else for me to park and check in, because you have to walk up to the shipping office from wherever you park on the street. This should be Lineage right here, by the way. Yeah. Now see, you got this stupid sign right here, which is this. This is Lilac. Okay, I get Willow and Lilac mixed up. It says no trucks on this side, but the Old Dominion facility is right here. Trucks parked right here. I've personally done business with this DC right here that we just passed, and it's just this one little area here. So I don't know why that even is like that. It's really stupid. I don't know if it's Bloomington versus Colton or Bloomington versus Rialto thing or whatever. I don't know. It's really stupid though. But as you see, I really give two shits about it. And so do other trucks. Alright, next light up here is Riverside. We're going to make a right turn, as you see here. And we'll get zoomed in here. Going to take Riverside down to Agua Avenue. And take our usual, well, not quite usual route. Usual route for other drivers, but route I hardly ever take myself because I can't stand being on Riverside Avenue. Too much traffic. I'm going to run over the curb there. Yep. I knew it. No biggie. Alright, a couple more lights down and we'll be making a left onto Agua. And the very next light past that will be Miguel Bustamante. Make a right there and then the second driveway on the right. Only thing good about this street here is the higher speed limit, but it's also heavier traffic. And these lights like to turn red on me a little more frequently. That's why you usually see me taking Rancho Avenue. I'm not normally coming from the direction I'm coming from when I come into here either, so it's partially what it is. Alright, if you really wanted to do the legal way to get down here without truck not legal route there that I used, just take Lilac down to the south here to Jurupa and then come back across Jurupa and make that turn where this car just came from. That'll work too. Alright, we got our Industrial Drive and Resource Drive here. The FedEx facility is over here on the right. Continue through here and then the next light up will be Agua. Yeah. Alright, so we came out here from Long Beach where we made our last delivery. Had I don't know if I'd say the traffic was as bad coming back as I thought it would be. There were definitely some plenty of slow spots. 605 north at the 105 and 5 was definitely a real pain in the ass to deal with. That was one part of that trip I definitely could have done without. Eastbound 10, right there, basically throughout Ontario was pretty bad too. Not as bad as the 605 at the 5. But, you know, it's slow enough. Alright, guys, make our left here. Then a right turn at the next lights. Now let's see how many JCTs we see over here at the same time, by the way. I mentioned before we do a lot of pickups here. I usually see no shortage, no less than at least 6 other JCTs here at the same time when I do my pickups here. I am here earlier than my appointment time. I don't know if I'm a live load or a drop and hook pickup yet. We'll find out soon. But my pickup time is not till 2300. But since we do a lot of drop and hook here, I'm going to come here anyway. Get checked in because if my load's ready to go, we can just do drop hook and leave. Worst case, we'll just park and staging, and then whenever they tell us to dock in or tell me I have a trailer sitting in the dock door I can park in front of or something, then we do that. Alright, not busy at all here. Looks like a couple of primes, and this prime doesn't know that you can use both lanes, apparently. As usual, yeah. So the dedicated drivers come in through the other side. This prime evidently is new here. He doesn't know how things work. Not surprised. Hello. Alright guys, we are checked in here. It's going to be a drop hook pickup. It doesn't mean that the loads are going to be ready for us yet, but I know one thing for sure, we'll be leaving with a different trailer than we're coming in with. That's about all I know. I don't know if it's ready to go yet. We're just going to drop this trailer off in row E or F. And then we'll go check in on the other side of the blue office. Find out what's going on. Hopefully the load, they'll say the load is ready to go already in a certain trailer. And we can just grab it and go. If everything goes as planned, that'll be how it ends up. Alright, let's see if we got any JCTs in the dock doors over here. What exactly is Prime doing? Come on, Prime. I hope you're going to a drop trailer over here. Kind of looks like it. Yeah, that's what's going on. Coming to a drop trailer. Alright, just curious. Want to keep an eye out for JCT trailers over here. Because it could give us clues about if ours is sitting over here. Oh, he's probably going to that one. Now he's going to need a reset. He might. I don't know. If he's any good, he can get it under there, but I think he's going to reset. No, I don't know. He might be alright. Yeah, he's alright. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. Okay. I don't see any JCT trailers on the dock doors. Oh, no, there is one over here. 30844. That's right in between that red truck and the white BAL freights. So there's a possibility that could end up being mine. There's another one right there on the last door at door 70 or yeah, 170. I'm gonna wait on this guy to scale first. Once he gets through scaling and he's out of the way, we'll set up and drop our trailer right here next to Abilene. Waiting on me or yeah, I'm waiting on him. I can wait. I'm not in a big hurry. Okay, I'm gonna come forward. The more I've come forward, the more I give him space as well. So alright, we'll come across. Gotta check my hood mirror, make sure we're clear over there on the other side of him. Looks like we're good. Yep, good. Come on, back up already. Stupid truck.
That's why you don't like automatic.
Looks like it's going to dive in a little sooner than I wanted to, so I'm trying to be careful with it. Come on, chase it, chase it, chase it. Alright, we're good. Tandem's already past the corner, so I know we'll make it now. It's getting worried that it was going to run away from me too fast because I couldn't get the steering wheel to turn fast enough. Alright, that looks good there. I'm going to go ahead and get this connected. Hang tight here, okay? Okay. Alright. Bradley here was asking me earlier, what does that button do? Watch the dash here. I'm going to hit it once. That's the kingpin release switch. Feet on the pedal. Okay, did you hear that noise?
No.
You didn't hear that noise?
No.
Okay, when I hit it, I want to hear that noise. Because that means that it actually unlatched from my trailer. So alright, the other one I put down in the down position to drop my airbags. We'll let it down gently. I'm watching this gauge here now. Make sure it gets all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
This spot here was kind of weird. The right sand shoe was firmly on the ground, but the left one looked like it was probably at least 4 to 6 inches off the ground. Definitely one of them funky spots, I guess. I'll raise the bags back up. And we'll go around over here to check in. So we got 2 trailers here in the dock door. I do see at least one other. I see some other JCTs over here on the ready row. This row over here is where we're going to find our loaded, if it is ready to go already. There's another JCT coming around right now. Who is this?
Oh, so it's the same truck as yours.
Yeah, it is the same. 5030. We got nobody coming there. Looking in that mirror there to see if it's clear. Want to check for pedestrian traffic and truck traffic. Okay, we're going to park over here by this Covenant Bobtail. Get checked in over at the office. Won't take long at all. Just be a real quick minute. There's only a few trucks waiting here, so that's actually a good sign. That means most of the loads are ready to go, if they didn't already get canceled. But yeah, if there's only a few trucks sitting here waiting, it's a lot better than I'm used to seeing here. It's common, you'll see a lot of trucks waiting, and also a lot of trucks sitting in dock doors. And as you see here, nobody's sitting in dock doors. All I got is one Walmart drop trailer in front of us. That's pretty much it. I want to get out of yard move here. Alright guys, we are done checking in here. Load is not ready to go yet. It is actually one of those 2 that we saw in the dock door earlier. It'll be the one in door 166, which was H30644. Alright. I always laugh when I walk in there and the guys talk to me like I've never been here before, or or they talk like they've never worked here. Like they haven't been working here very long. I don't. Yeah, look like we're clear. Yeah, and I don't recognize the guy who was checking me in. There's a black lady in there I recognize. I always like dealing with her. The guy who was checking me in, though, I don't recognize him, so not surprised he was kind of talking to me like I've never been here before. Alright, so hopefully they're loading me, and they're already in the middle of loading. If I come over here, if all goes well, the light will be red. If not, who knows how long I'm going to be sitting here waiting. The door light is green, so I don't know if I don't see the flag on there either, so either they haven't started loading me yet, or they're already done and just shag driver might not have picked the trailer up yet, but we'll find out. I'll get told here if they're already done loading. Shag driver will probably come over and tell me I can leave, or they'll call me up and tell me I can pull away from the door. There we go. There's that latch, right? Oh shit. You know what? I meant, fuck, I forgot. I wasn't supposed to hook up yet. Alright. I'm supposed to park in front of it. See if I can get separated here. Yeah, good. If it turns out they're not, if it turns out they haven't loaded it yet, I need to be separated from it. If it's already been loaded, then the shag driver is just going to come knock on the door, whatever, tell me I can go ahead and pull away and all that kind of crap. The wheel chock is out, so it makes me wonder if it's actually done loading. I don't know. I mean, usually the shack driver, I think, puts the wheel chock in, but the fact that it's out kind of makes me think that I'm going to wonder if the loader already came in and finished loading it and just hasn't gotten to the point where the shack driver's pulled it out of the door yet. I will find out. It is 1913 local time. Again, I don't have to be out of here till 2300. So, still, yeah, if fall goes well, we'll be out of here before my drop dead time anyway. Find out here pretty soon. All right, we'll have some more for you when we're knocking out. Okay. Hold on to that. We're gonna scale the load now, and I'm gonna have you write down the weights when we get to it. Okay. Alright guys, we're done getting loaded here. It is 20:30 local time now. So we're gonna go, oh, hang on, let me yard move it. Okay, we are on yard move now. Alright, so we're gonna go scale our load first. Looks like it's a light load. We don't even have 30,000 pound load here. It's either a tail heavy load or it's a light load, or both. So we'll just double check what we're working with here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a light load though. The last pallet is pretty short, but it is not too far away from the door. I mean, from the trailer doors. Yeah, it looks like we got about 27-ish, high 26, maybe 27,000-ish on the drive axle right now. So I'm kind of anticipating being somewhere in that neighborhood. Just don't know how much is on the tandems. Based on what I'm seeing there, I mean, if they're anything like each other, it should be less than 70,000 pound gross load. Alright, looks like Covenant trying to back the trailer in here. It's got our lights turned off for them. And someone else look like they're getting ready to try to get backed in. Alright. Look like Covenant's trying to be extra careful. I don't mind spotting for him, but he better get their window open if I do. I don't spot for people who back with their windows up. Look like he's okay over here on this side. It's hard to tell, but I think he might be okay on this side. Might be a little bit concerned about being too close to the trailer on the side though, because see how he went forward and right to try to take out some of the rotation. So he might be concerned about coming in too heavy on the side trailer. Alright, he's definitely clear of the blind side trailer. So yeah, he's trying to square up now so he can get a better view down. So he can possibly see down both sides. He had room to go forward more, to square up more. I'm not sure what's going on there. Remember though, he can see angles that I can't, so he might have a good reason why he was doing that. Yeah, he's good. Alright, this guy up here facing at us is Bobtail. Hey Bobtail, why don't you turn your headlights off so Covenant can actually see what he's doing easier. I'm not even sure that driver's in their truck. Yeah, I can't tell. I don't think anyone's even in the driver's seat of that Bobtail. It seems like he's a little bit hesitant, but it might also be he's expecting the truck to creep, but it's not creeping. That's the same problem I tend to have with this truck. You know, where like I want it to move, but and then I'm fighting it. Is it going to creep or is it not going to creep? Okay, his brakes are set, so we'll go ahead and okay, we're gonna get steers only, and then we'll get steer axle weight. Should be like 11 something. Okay, see the scale?
Yes.
Should be like a mid 11s, somewhere in that neighborhood. All right, 11,280.
Write that down.
Yeah, 11,280. Then we're on the left. No, not where you're at. Not where you're at. Over on the right.
Right here.
Because I need to put my weight. No, over here on the far right somewhere. It doesn't matter where.
Okay.
Somewhere up near the top though. Just not where it's next to those, because I need to put other information there.
Okay.
Okay, 11,280. Okay, now it should be like 42 or so.
Okay.
Or, well, not even 40, because remember I was saying we were probably 27, so this looks about right. 37,800. So yeah, it's 26,600 something on the drive axle. Go ahead. 37,800. 37,800. Okay, now we'll get our final weights. Back up, back up. I need to be able to see that. I need to make sure all of our tires are actually on the scale plate. Alright, looks like 65. Wait for it to settle there. 65.6.
65.6.
Yeah, 65,600. Go ahead. 600. 600. Okay. So we got 28,000 or so, just under 28,000 on the tandem. So this is definitely a light load. 65,000 gross is kind of light. Not definitely not heavy at all, but I wouldn't exactly say a light load either. It's kind of mid-ish, I guess. Shouldn't be too difficult to climb hills like this, but yeah, we're not gonna haul ass up hills either, that's for sure. Alright, I'm waiting. I think KLM might turn this direction, so, but I'm waiting on this guy in front of me, so see what happens here. We'll have to stop here. I can't even see the mirror over here yet. Yeah, KLM is turning. Alright, I gotta wait on this guy to move because I can't see. Yeah. Now he was blocking the view of what the mirror could show me, possibly. Alright, dude, where are we going? Are you going to dock in over here? Because that's what it looks like. We'll come over here by this drop trailer. I don't know what this guy is doing, but it looks like he's docking in. But better yet, we'll come over here next to this container. Oh shit, that guy's sitting right there. I was just trying to be out of the way of where this guy, I don't know what this guy is doing. The spot I was going to pick, there's a guy sitting right there, so just come over here. Alright. guys, so we'll just sit here and hang out and wait until they tell us we're good to go to pick the bills up. We'll head back in, grab the bills, and we'll be out of here. Alright guys, we are ready to roll out of here. It is 21:16 local time now. It didn't take too long to get the call about the bills. It wasn't exactly fast, but I wouldn't call it slow either. So, alright, we're going to go check out over at the exit guard shack, and then this over at the 7-Eleven truck stop around the corner, because I'm going to get fuel and def while I'm there. Definitely don't have, I barely have enough fuel to even get to my house. Alright, wait on this guy to make his turn. We're all clear there. I don't see anybody coming in the mirror. Now I always make my turns like this. It gives me a chance to get the tandems very clearly around that corner there. And I can do it without going past the other side's limit line. Alright, we're going to make this left turn here. There are two sides here. You can use either side. Yeah, I'm getting a low fuel warning right now. Well, I was already starting to get anyway. Alright, I usually pull all the way up till the back of my trailer is right by the guard shack. When you get a line of trucks out here, it really does help. Alright guys, we're ready to roll. Not much more here. Like I said, we're just going to go to 7-Eleven. They tend to have better fuel prices there. I think it said $4.37 or something, $4.30 something a gallon right now. I don't think your bag was in a good spot up there. We'll fix that when we get to the truck stop. I got another JCT here, probably one of the ones we just saw in there. 4371. Hope he doesn't get a ticket, because Colton PD does like to give tickets for parking over here. Alright, so I didn't mention exactly where this load's going to. I only said it was going to Missouri. It's actually going to Moberly, Missouri. Moberly I've been to a number of times, not so much with JCT, but yeah, I've gone there several times, quite a few times with JCT, just not a huge number of times. I used to also go there a lot with Cedar England as well, so no stranger at all to going to that place. Be about not quite 1,800 mile trip from here to there. I do need to stop in Sayre, Oklahoma. It's where I'm going to stop and drop him off. Closest place en route to where his mom lives. So yeah, we're down to less than 4 hours left on our on the clock today for the shift, so I'm not going to get very far. We don't even have enough to get out of California with at this point, so I'll probably we're just going to stop at the house, do a 10-hour break at home. Of course, now the light turns red, but now I gotta wait to make sure this guy's actually gonna stop for it. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna just do a 10-hour break at the house. This is not gonna make any difference. I can't get far enough down the road with what clock I have left to make any difference in how many 10-hour breaks we're gonna need. So we'll just shut it down at the house tonight. Get rolling again in the morning, and I should be able to get into Moberly sometime Monday, hopefully by around midday-ish, perhaps, and should be delivering Tuesday morning or in early morning hours, sometime around then. So, all right, that's all we got here. I don't know that you really care to see me just pulling into a fuel island here, so we'll just call this one a day here, right? Thank you guys for hanging out and watching, as always, and hope you guys, Bradley, hope you enjoyed your time doing a delivery and a pickup with me today.
Yes.
I think that's the first time you've ever had a chance to do an actual customer visit with me. Every other time you've been on the truck with me, it was just en route while I was already on my way to a customer or home or whatever, and dropped you off on the way. So this was your first time, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so, but you had a good time, good experience, right?
Yes.
Alright, that said, we're going to make a left turn into here, and we'll call this one a night, alright? You all have a great night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys, hopefully in Moberly.